Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Shot a goal! Goal! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. Cannavaro. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can they get him away? Rice. Belletti. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away. Beckenbauer. He's a sharp little ball here. And he shoots! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi, great vision. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was in. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Costa Curta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a sharp pass. Searching pass he's played there. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that was vital. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Stoichkov. Messi. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple
There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
stage.
traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitution for Barcelona, number 41, Rice.
So off we go once more.
Mbappe.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
Up he goes! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Well, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Stoichkov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Bebeto.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gets into some space. And this is De Bruyne. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Son Heung-min. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Probing pass. Cannavaro makes the interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nicely weighted ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Son Heung-min ploughing through the middle. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shevchenko. Bebeto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pressing high and with purpose. Beckenbauer. Xavi Alonso. Cannavaro. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, that's fabulous. Guti delivers. And that's the keeper's
There
ball.
will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Van der Ven. Yildiz.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Bebeto. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, it's Bebeto. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Neymar, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Scholes. And it's Neymar. Bebeto applies the finish! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Scholes. And Neymar. Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. Good read, needed to be. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Yildiz. Nicely weighted ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a throw-in. Elects to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's a look and place it forward. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 16, Rodri. Number 19, Costa Curta. Coming on the field, number 2, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 24, Guardiola. Substitution.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Neymar. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, this is his opportunity to make...
He's trying the shot. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Barcelona given another corner number 2 then. Ball comes in. That has been knocked clear. Takes the shot! No, he's missed it.
White clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He's in plenty of space here. Shot could be on. He can get that clear. Neymar. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Can he get it through? And this is Neymar. And he's got... Great chance! He has done it! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
White gets rid without sophistication. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Now it's Bebeto. Bellingham powering forward here.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bebeto! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Just eases him off the ball. Scholes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And a chance! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something...
And that will